Hello, this is Alyssa with Patriot Marketing, and I reached out to you guys last month, and I promised this free video. However, both my husband and I ended up getting sick, but now that we are fully recovered and are catching up on things business-wise and with life, we are sending it to you now. I do apologize for the delay in its arrival, but alas, here it is, and I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Just wanted to show you a few tips and tricks that you can use to really maximize your traffic online. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I noticed you guys didn't have a website when I tried looking you guys up on Google. That would be my first tip would be to get a website first and such with lots of content. And we're going to take a look at one of your competitors here, Cherry Roofing in Vancouver. We're going to go over them a little bit more later. But content is anything I can highlight, whether it be text or images. And the reason why you want a lot of content is because you want to be found for a lot of different keywords. Keywords like Roofing Companies Vancouver, Roofing Vancouver. There's a lot of volume to be had here. Like that area gets like 1.5 thousand search volume per month. And these individual keywords, so Roofing Companies Vancouver, Washington, gets 250 search volume. So that's a lot of volume that unfortunately you're not getting because you do not have a website. So what I would do when you have your website is not only just having those keywords within your content, but also saving the images you upload to the website as those keywords so that those can help with that, with the keywords to be found for. So the reason why you would want to do that is because when Google crawls your site, they see that not only do you have the content, but you also have the keyword verbatim within your content. And it allows you to rank faster and more efficiently. Content is also great for ranking as well because Google feels that the more content you have, the more likely you are to be an expert in your field. So you definitely want a lot of content. At the end of the day, Google's whole goal is that when someone searches, that they get the information that they need. So long story short, the more content you have, the more likely you are to be found because Google wants to ensure that people searching on their platform gets as much information as possible quickly and efficiently. And so with that brings me to my next tip would be to, build on this Google profile. It would give yourself a chance to get as much traffic as possible. And what I would mean by that is when people search for any given keyword, there's a lot of different ways that they can convert over as clients. There's first the local ads right here. Those are always at the top. So with those, these capture the first thing that people see. And so, the local ads people like because, they are guaranteed by Google up to a certain dollar amount, as you can see here with that little green check mark. So if something goes wrong or something happens, they trust that Google will make it right monetarily. These would be great for you because, they convert at a very high rate. Generally, so they have the phone number down here, and when people click on that and they're already taking the time of day to call you, they are more likely to convert over as a client. The Google ads, which in Vancouver area looks like they don't have very many Google ads underneath that, but that's okay. They would pop up underneath those local ads, generally speaking. They have a lot lower of a conversion rate, but they make it to where that you can be seen by a lot of different people, and they are also a lot cheaper. And that brings us to our map pack here. This is also a different way that people search. The people who search this way, they want to see a company that is local and in the area. And these top 3 positions in that Google map pack can pull up to 80% of the traffic. So with a keyword of, I just got out of it. Why do I keep clicking out of things? Hold on. Okay, so I have a backup. I'm so sorry about that. But if with a keyword search volume of 250 right here, Roofing Companies Vancouver, Washington, that is the keyword that I am using. Roofing Companies Vancouver, Washington. You're looking at, so search volume of 250. you're looking at 80%, so that would be 200 going to these top 3 right here. That, so there's the majority of those customers or people are going to those top 3 websites. Another way to pull traffic would be to rank organically. So once you have your website built, this would be a good way. The people who are ranking higher in Google are going to pull more traffic than the people down here. And people rarely go to the second page of Google. So it's really important to be on that first page of Google, so that way you can actually pull traffic. These are all different ways that people search and different ways that they pull traffic for people. And, they are all very important. But speaking of ranking organically, the way you would do that, and we're going to take a look at your competitors, as I said before. They are in that top 3, so they are getting that 80% of traffic. If you take a look at their website, not very much content, to be quite honest. But if we take, and I'm pulling this out into a tool that, shows where they're at in their Google, in their online presence. So, basically to rank organically, you would need to build up the strength of your website, and how you would do that would be by adding backlinks and referring domains. So, unfortunately, not all backlinks are created equal. You want high quality backlinks, not the poor quality ones, because those aren't going to do much for you. The high quality ones actually do something for you. So, you want backlinks. Referring domains, basically what that is say you do services for some company and then they blog about you and then they have a link back to your website. That would count as a referring domain. And the more of those you have, because referring domains are power, so the more power you have, the larger these numbers are going to be. Generally speaking, we want to see roofing in like the 20s, 30s, 40s range. Looks like there's no data here. And we want them at a 1-to-1 ratio. So I don't know why there's not any data here. It might be because of their backlinks, but whatever they have going for them it's enough to get them to this top position in the Google Map Pack. So they're still getting that traffic. So they'd be pretty easy to beat if you got a website and started ranking for that kind of stuff. They're ranking for not only just their name, but also the service name. So you want the service keywords, not your name. Because when people search, they're not looking for the business name. They are looking for the service. So you definitely want those service keywords to rank for. That way you can put yourself in a position to be found. And unfortunately, because you don't have a website, you do not, people aren't able to find you. That's why you're not getting as much business. You're really limiting yourself into how much you're getting. So, if you got a website and put in some backlinks, referring domains, and built upon that Google business profile, you should start to see more, customers coming your way. But I hope there's a lot of different things that you can do to bump yourself up to increase your online presence. I hope that this has been helpful and informative. If you have any questions, please reach out. Any comments or concerns, I'd love to chat with you and help you out in any way that we can. Either my husband and I would love to get in touch with you in whatever time fits for you. So with that, you have a great day and God bless.